The following video may not be suitable for children 13 and under. Viewer discretion is advised.
Hey everyone, welcome to the channel. Enewtabie here. If you're listening to this, watching this, please do me a favor and hit that subscribe button. We're trying to get to 3,000 before 12/31. Got a little bit of news I want to talk about. First of all, the images of the packaging, retro, Scarlet and everything. I found online. I think Simon Miller took the photos. Full Force was really the first one I seen to put it out there. Maybe somebody else, I don't know. But they shared the images I saw, and we'll talk about that in a minute. I just wanted to discuss the packaging. Got images up here from them, so it's not my photos. Just want to say that first of all. But the beauty of the packaging I have to talk about. But let's talk about what's apparently shipping now, and that's HISS tanks. We're seeing FedEx tracking numbers starting to pop up, different things like that. So people are getting notifications of HISS tanks. So hopefully in the next week or so, maybe we'll see some reviews and see some videos up. So that'll be exciting. I can't wait to get one. I mean, I'm not going the direct route, but I've got a friend that's going to help me out with this. So I'm excited to get one and how that whole thing's going to happen. So real excited. It's the first G.I. Joe haslab. I've already committed and bought the Dragonfly. So I think I'm all in on any haslab going forward in the future. I know there's been, what would you like for the next haslab after Dragonfly? You kind of got to go back to Cobra. Honestly, if you're going to do the Dragonfly, I wouldn't mind seeing the Rattler with Wild Weasel. I know it would be large and probably more money and stuff like that, but, that would be a fantastic vehicle to have. You could have the Baroness with, like, from the episode when, Wild Weasel and Ace went at it over the city, and that was just a great comic, but I digress. Fantastic. Can't wait for it to happen. So this is the first glimpse we've seen of Retro Duke. And, if I was a metal card collector, I would be all in on this. This looks great. This is just nostalgia feels right here. We got Duke with the appropriate outfit. We've got the classic laser rifle. I'm just trying to look at it. What's that down there in the bottom? I see a stand, which is always great. We got a knife. Additional hands, the helmet. We've got the backpack with the entrenching tool, shovel. We've got the crappy pistol that they it looks like it anyway, just from first glance, but it looks like the one that they have stuck in every figure's packaging that I can think of, the one with no port for a blast effect. So, is that great? Not ideal at all. But other than that, man, this just looks really, really good. Apparently the card backs are thicker. I know they've talked about that. Lenny has mentioned that they're going to have thicker card backs. I can't get to, I say I can't, but I don't think I can go, I've opened everything so far, so I can't really go back this route, but it really looks nice. And I think you got the best of both worlds. Folks like me that want the retro versions of the figure, but also you've got better card backs for the folks that like to collect metal cards. So really nice. Well, let me go to the next photo, and this is really the star of the show, Scarlet. Good Lord. Look at this. This is tremendous. Tremendous. We've got a pistol, which I think is a little bit different. It's not that generic pistol. It's got a M16 here, different hands, stand. We've got the plug-on ponytail. We've got the crossbow. Looks like the appropriate crossbow with different versions of arrows, a backpack, and there's something else at the bottom. Maybe that's a silencer. I can't tell. No, it might be a knife. I think that's a knife. But this looks terrific. This is, we're getting Glinda with Dragonfly. I think it's kind of based on this body. This is tremendous. I'm really excited. This is the perfect outfit. This looks the way Scarlet. Even the redecoed, had the original, and then I got the redeco. I like the redeco a little bit better. But this is the best one I've seen so far. So I am all in on getting this. This is just very exciting. And then the other packaging video that photo they shared was back to the clear packaging. So we can see Metalhead, which I've got pre-ordered. Big Boa hasn't been available yet. I don't really have any connection to Big Boa, but having a big Cobra boxer makes sense. Airborne I had as a kid. I'll definitely get that for no other fact than he's got to go in the Dragonfly with Wild Bill. So that's a must buy. And then we've got the Action Sailor, which is just a lot of, I think it's based on the torpedo body in all black, just a bunch of different weapons and stuff, accessories you've seen throughout the line. I don't think there's anything new in there. Maybe there is, but at first glance, I'm not seeing anything just stands out. The pistol, maybe with the suppressor. I don't know. I'd have to really look at it a little bit more. I see like the stuff that came with torpedo, that looks like Snake Eyes, detonator, satchel charge pack. I don't know. Maybe this other piece above his head to the right of the backpack. I'm not quite sure what that is. But Metalhead looks terrific. Excited for that. That's a little bit later on. Didn't really have him as a kid, but I like that they're doing the Deke cartoon stuff. So I'm in on that stuff. That was way past me. But recently I went back and watched a bunch of it. And, the animation looked terrible. And it was just the stories were god awful. But I like some of the characters. So that's I'm excited for the clear packaging. I didn't really have a problem with the third iteration of the packaging they did here. I like that, but this way people can be excited. I'm really fine either way. So far, I haven't had any issues. And then last, it's not really classified, but I saw this, and I don't really have anything, but I just threw their logo up here. I saw on Pixel Dan, and I think he was the first, but I don't know, that he was talking to Brian Flynn from Super 7, and they are going to start releasing O-Ring Joes in 24, and based on the cartoon, Sunbow, stuff like that, it seems to be the thing. I am cautiously optimistic. Maybe we'll check it out a little bit. When I seen the reaction line, that's not for me. I don't collect any of that stuff. But I almost did pick up like Shipwreck and the Bat. I thought those looked really good. You made those in O-Ring. That's an absolute purchase for me. I'll get some of those things in limited quality. Maybe they're going to do vehicles. Who knows? It's hard to say. But, to me, I always thought if Reaction just had more articulation, that line would be a lot better. But, it's kind of just an opinion there. I think their price point, they're trying to say it's $20. Still feels a little high for a 3.75, really. But, that's why it would be a limited selection for me. Just a couple here and there. Can't go all in on something like that at that price point. You're knocking on the classified door right there. So it's also the option, like, you see like this time of year, I saw a bunch of Reaction stuff. Hey, it's on sale. You can get them for $10, $12. So maybe that's the option down the road. But yeah, that's been the news. Some great looking things coming down the road. I want to thank you if you've been watching the channel. I released a video on Shockwave last night. Before that, I did the Copperhead, the Python Patrol Cobra officer, and then I've got the flight pod here sitting in the floor. I think Nunchuck will be here pretty soon. We'll get him. Not quite sure what else is going to get out before the end of the year, if it's going to be much of anything. I don't anticipate, other than like maybe the HISS tank, getting that before the end of the year. So we'll see what happens. So if you're watching this, hit that subscribe, help out the channel, like and share. I really would appreciate it. And we'll see you down the road.